Hey everyone, Minky here, just with a quick spoiler warning. This video contains spoilers for The Legend of Zelda Nimpize Adventure and The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Alright, time for some more aftermath video, and as you can see here, the fire ring is still there, which I'm guessing, I did notice this as I was climbing up, and I thought I'd start off with this because I thought it was pretty interesting that it's still there, and I kind of want to theorize about it, in that the reason why it's still there is because this place is, well, hot now for you, whereas this young Link, it's not hot, and so they kind of left that in because for that reason. It might also be technical issues as well, but also what they did as well was we obviously didn't see any like additional cutscene, so like we do in the original game. So I was thinking, in Ocarina of Time, if we go through that room, I don't know if it'd do anything, you know, like I wonder if like there would be like that cutscene or whatever, and how it would play out, because obviously we're now technically in an in-between state at the minute where we still have, we have the fire medallion, it's on our screen, right, it's right there, right, but, you know, yeah, it's still on fire. So, like, I wonder then if, like, if there's, like, any sort of, like, way to fix it, quote-unquote, if you will. You know, like, if there's, like, a way to, like, get rid of the fire, you know, if you will. My first thought, obviously, is to actually go and beat the temple. But I just wanted to come out here as well to see it, and I assume it didn't change, and, no, it hasn't changed. Because obviously, like in Hyrule Field, weirdly enough, it's still just gas. You know, it's just a ring of gas rather than a ring of fire. You know, but that's always the case in Hyrule Field, even as Adult Link, when you've not beaten the Fire Temple yet. It's really strange like that. So I haven't explored it at all, by the way, in Ocarina of Time. I only noticed it in Nimpize. And, like, fair enough, it's obviously supposed to be hot, you know, whereas in Ocarina of Time it's always hot, regardless of if you're Young Link or Adult Link, so, you know, in there, it's always going to be, so it's not connected, so the volcano being hot isn't connected to the fact that it's got a ring of fire or a ring of gas. It's completely separate, if you will. But, you know, yeah, it's still Ring of Fire, so let's go to the Fire Temple then and see how that goes. See if, because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into that warp point, as, you know, as in Ocarina of Time, and see if that does anything. Because, you know, who knows, it might actually fix the cutscene, not the cutscene, it might play the cutscene, if you will. You know, we don't know, I don't know, so I say we don't know, but I don't know at the moment. I mean, maybe this has been experiments on by other people, you know. Alright, so let's see if we can actually do this, because this is actually kind of interesting, to be honest. I say that about a lot of things, to be honest. About a lot of things that go on in this game. That's because it genuinely is interesting, I think. Also, it would have been interesting, kind of cool in a way, if like they had, you know, that door I was telling you about, that new door. It would have been cool if it was like an actual boss door, and you didn't get the boss key until like the very end, and so you would have been able to go through either door, and if you went through the upper door, it would have entered you into a different room. You know, that would have been you know, pretty interesting, I think. Huh, no cutscene, okay. Okay, so let's see if that's changed anything then, because that's not giving us a cutscene. And so I'm wondering if, like, if it's now gone, if it's now grayed out, because we didn't get the cutscene. No, it's permanently on fire now. So yeah, if you wanna get rid of that fire, if you wanna get rid of the fire, don't go into the warp point until exact Ocarina time. You can beat Fort Vijaya, but it's just entering the warp point that should affect this. You know, there's a sculpture. Oh no, wait, yeah, it's a skull sculpture. It's not gold sculpture. Which reminds me. I wonder then. No, it's not going on fire. It's not erupting like it normally does. But we can collect a few things now that I've got the Megaton Hammer as well, which is really nice. Specifically, I know there's a sculpture somewhere near. Actually, no, I know where it is. Yeah. There's a sculpture near here that we can collect now, and by doing so, it would well, it's just an extra sculpture. And alright, yeah, it's night time. We need it to be night time. Well, it makes sense. So at least that's another sculpture there we can get. Oh, we already have it. Alright, fair enough, I guess. Alright, so I guess we'll go into Nimpize because there's something I want to do with Nimpize as well. Yeah, I want to get extra hearts. And yeah, I know there's something else we can do in and yeah, this is still here, by the way. Even as Adult Link, it's still here. Even the little bombs are here as well. You know, I could do this now if I wanted to, but I'm not going to quite yet. Which that's another thing. I think like I've decided on what my next saga is going to be, and I think it'll be the last saga as well, because we figured out last time that we can enter the Fire Temple as Young Link. And we know we can enter obviously other dungeons as the wrong Link as well. You know, like in this case, the Donga's Cavern, that's kind of obvious anyway. That's applicable in the original game anyway. But in Nimpize, it opens up the possibility of the Forest Temple and also the Water Temple as the wrong Link. You know, so it's pretty interesting. I want to see how that's gonna go, and I'll probably do that, and then I'll do like dungeon exploration and whatnot. You know, like exploring all the different dungeons and whatnot. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I need to go this way. Oh, I can't go this way though, because it's gonna give me. It's gonna put me in film gig. Oh no. Oh right, yeah, of course. So I'm still getting used to the whole different, you know. I'm still getting used to the whole different warp zones. You know? It's so weird. Oh hey, sweet, a heart piece. So I didn't need to heal myself because I was going to get healed anyway. Yeah, it's a heart piece right there. It needs the Megaton Hammer to get to, unless you, I guess, glitch or whatever, but like I said, I want to glitch it as much as possible. I want to not glitch it as much as possible. Yeah, that's what it is. And yeah, that's really it. I think that's really all I could think of to do, really. You get up there, man. What about? Yeah, I didn't really have really much else to do, you know. What? I got her, man. I got her. You saw that. I got her. I got her twice, and she still caught me. I feel ripped off, man. Oh well. How did he miss? Ow. He jumped and died. I wish I showed that off. Oh well. Why is he miles away? Weirdo. Why is he like miles away, just randomly miles away? You don't check the thing. It's just randomly all the way over there across the field for no reason. It's so weird. Also, I think I swear I remember seeing Fado in Nimpize Adventure after we beat the forest temple, but I could be wrong about that. I feel like that might be the case for Fado. Also, it's daytime. Oh yeah, of course it gets daytime again. That's kind of a given. It's weird, you know, but I guess it is what it is. Now we have the thingamajig though, the thingamajig, that Megaton Hammer. What else can we do? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if there is anything else we can do. I don't know if there is anything else we can do, to be honest, at this point, because, like, I mean, it's just the Megaton Hammer. I mean, I say it's just the Megaton Hammer. It's the second best, one of the best. It's one of the best items in the game. You know. Oh yeah, that's another point as well. Is like Kakariko Village is also changed as well, so that's why it's that's why the cutscene's been removed, or well, it's obviously been changed at least in some way. You know, it's obviously they can't show the same one unless it's, say like oh, it's a Kakariko Village you could never enter or something. You know. And yeah, the Fire Temple, in all honesty, the AZP run for this is when you get the Megaton Hammer, there's not really all that much that opens up to you. Because obviously when you turn Adult Link, you can do a lot of stuff anyway, like get the big Goron Sword. And Megaton Hammer doesn't help in that. You know, and then when you defeat the Forest Temple, even if you do them out of order, even if you do, you know, the Forest Temple second, you know, after the Fire Temple, you don't get access to Young Link until you beat the Forest Temple itself. So, you know, beating the Forest Temple gets you that, so it doesn't matter what you do with the Megaton Hammer. Like, there's not really all that much you can do, you know, with the Megaton Hammer, you know. Oh yeah, this free bit, this is really cool, this little bit over here. There's an invisible Redead. I killed him and he still froze me for a moment. That's weird, man. And yeah, there's no, I'm sure something happened because of that. I don't know actually though. Oh, here we go. There's a hookshot target there. I think that's because you got to defeat the I think that's because you got to defeat the Redead in order for that to spawn in, and that's how you get over there. So you technically do need the long shot in order to actually, which is really weird how it's just randomly connected to that one Redead. I mean, I guess it makes sense, you know, hypothetically, in the sense of like, you know, they don't want to tie it to the pose because the pose is a bit kind of just awkward to fire and whatever. But you know, it's just the fact that it's just tied to that one Redead. You know, I wish I could do that trick, you know, flawlessly, but I can't. Still yet to learn it. Yeah, you can't actually get it. So whatever that reward was that I got, you know, I kind of cheated the system a little bit, but you know, it's backwards walking. It's not that bad. You know, it's. But yeah, and that's what I was talking about before. You know how like there was a on the way to Zelda's on the way to the castle, there was that little magic beam platform thing that we could fill in with a magic beam. But as far as I'm aware, that does nothing for you in Nimpize Adventure. You know, it does nothing for you, as far as I'm aware, filling it in. Might still give you a golden sculpture if you feed it some bugs, but in terms of like feeding it a magic bean, I don't think it does anything. Like, nothing. You just waste a magic bean by doing that. And so, which is rather unfortunate, because you'd think it'd be that, you know, making that platform appear. As weird as that sounds, as illogical as that is, it's more logical than killing a random Redead, I think. A random invisible Redead, I think. Although I guess you could argue that a Redead has put like a curse in it. Defeating the Redead lifts the curse. I guess you could argue that. But, you know, in all honesty, I don't think that's really the case. Like, I don't feel like that. I mean, it is an invisible Redead, so I guess it can make sense, but to me, like, I feel like the magic beam makes more sense. You know, that theory, I guess that, not theory, but I guess that way would make more sense, if you will, to me. That's just me, though. Because you have to defeat the Redead as well, you have to know it's there, which, you know, if you look down there, you see nothing, so you likely are not going to go down there to explore. You know, I'm not saying that it's bad game design or anything, it's just, you know, it's just unlikely that you'd go down there and then until you remember, alright, maybe something invisible's down there, you know, on the off chance, but that's, you know, that's what it is, I guess. No, oh, there we go. I guess I don't need it because I've got full rupees. Full max? I've got full max. Alright, this, yeah, Dampé's place, I forgot about this. Yeah, you actually got a heart piece here. Completely forgot about this, but the Gravekeeper's Diary is here. Do you want to read it? I think that heart piece is supposed to be the same heart piece that you get for defeating Dampé in a race the second time. Well, not defeating him, but you know what I mean, you know. Like the second race you have in Thingamajig in Ocarina of Time. So it's like, that's what I mean, it's like a retelling of Ocarina of Time, so, you know, because I feel like that's basically a retelling of it. It's like an alternate parallel universe kind of thing, maybe, that kind of thing. They hate me, but I also hate them. So that's normal. Except the one saying, hey buddy. That one is cool. Who says hey buddy? And he is fast. Oh, is he talking about the running man? What about the heart piece I just got though? Oh well. My heart piece now. I wonder if that's like the remains of Dampé. You know, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the remains of Dampé. He's not that's not the hard piece you get for defeating it. Actually, maybe that might work in both versions. You know, he's not giving you a hard piece. He's actually giving you his literal heart or something, or like the rest of his soul, if you will. That just manifests as a single heart piece for you. As weird as it is. Weird theory crafting, but okay. I'll take it, I guess. I don't think there's really anything else we can do. You know, as with the Megaton Hammer. And I don't really want to end it at 20 minutes, or 18 minutes. So I'm going to try and explore a little bit just to kind of, you know, see what's up. Guidos doesn't want to go outside, otherwise they will kill us, they said. Oh, I think he's got like a stutter, I think that's what it is. Because it looks really weird how he was just rambling very wrongly. People from Castletown has run away from Gandalf, spread the chaos. Or when Gandalf spread the chaos. Sweet! God, it puts me right there, man. Oh, that reminds me actually, one thing I can do that I've kind of neglected is actually come and get a sculpture reward. So let's see what they have to offer us this time. For 40 rupees. 40 rupees? 40. I wish it was that simple. Please save my other brothers. Will you do it? No. Must be you then. Yeah. Because we're broken, thank you, here's a reward for you. Got some Deku nuts, now we can carry up to 30. Now we can carry 30 nuts. There's that. I wonder what then happens if you get the other two nut upgrades. I wonder what happens then if you get like 3 nut upgrades, considering you can only get 2. If you will. I wonder what happens with 3 nut upgrades. Obviously I don't think I can because this is the version where it's like got the glitch purchaser thing on it, which I've never really tried that. Cause like I said, I always get the purchaser afterwards because of ASP and so whatnot. But you know, it's certainly interesting, I guess. I might as well kill every rock, see what it brings. Probably nothing, but You know. I must have like done C right, C up, right and successful because I did not C up that time. I such a pity that the Megaton Hammer can't do like double damage just for jump attacking. You know? He stopped it. Oh, what the hell? Why is it brown now? That's really weird, that is. Wasn't this grey before? I'm sure this was grey before. Oh no, wait, maybe it was brown before. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Because I remember like talking about it and like future-proofing it, and yeah, maybe it was brown before. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Hopefully I'm misremembering. No, get me back in. Alright, let's see what the Megaton Hammer can cause damage here now. There we go, grammaring wrong again. Hopefully we can do something here, but what? When was this switch? When was this switch here? When did I open this? What? I did not remember missing the switch. But okay, I think I'll take it. In fact, no, I know I'll take it. Well, I'll say I know I'll take it, but obviously I'm going to have to reset this for the ice cavern. Alright, what's over here? Another switch. Oh, thank goodness, it's good. It's good magic. Good lava. Magic and lava, that's the same thing, right? Oh, please tell me you're a long shot. Maybe it's gonna be from this one. Alright, come on. We can do this. No, no, are you serious? Are you serious? You're just barely out of reach. Are you for real right now? You cannot be out of reach. You cannot be out of reach, man. You are, man. I'm trying to saw my way to the very edge. No. Are you serious, man? No, I'm so close. I'm literally so close. I'm literally so close. And yet I'm so far. Oh. Because I don't have the long shot. You can't even aim because it takes you away from it. Yeah, it takes you out of it before you can even finish it. So you can't even do it with the hook shot, you need the long shot. Oh, that's so disappointing. That's gotta leave somewhere as well. Or maybe it opens up that. I don't know. It won't open up. I'm pretty sure it won't open that, because I'm pretty sure I remember that one never opening for you. And this one is supposed to be closed for you anyway, like permanently on Nimpize. So, you know, it's it's, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, surely it's gotta open that thing up for you. You know. In fact, you know what I'll do? I'll while I'm at it then, because we've got the fire temple beat, I'm gonna actually load up thingamajigger. I'm gonna get into the fire temple as juggling and see what happens if I can beat the dungeon, not beat the dungeon, but like go into the warp of the temple and see if that does anything. You know, I don't actually know what it does in the normal version in Ocarina of Time. I've never really tried it. I've never really experimented that much. I know I've done it before with like the forest temple, but with the fire temple, I don't really think so. Though I'd love to do some shenanigans again, see what I can come up with and whatnot. You know, with a game that I know well and love. And you know, it's great. It's great. I bloody love researching you know, this sort of stuff, it's nice, in all honesty. It really is, it's amazing, and gotta remember the song. I love it. I love researching games that I love like this and stuff, and it's great. It's great fun because it's like it's like a whole new game kind of thing. You know, it's you know what I mean. You know, and it's like there's also like and yeah, I don't know. Alright. Oh yeah, I can swap over to Ocarina of Time and this is great, man. This isn't the official like Fire Temple at Struggling visit, by the way. I'm just checking out what this last little bit does. But yeah, I'd love to be able to like I mean, I've had friends before who like who ended up turning out to be very bad people, and I do mean very bad, for one reason or another. And it's really unfortunate, but like I would have loved to have like, you know, well, never have met them because they're horrible people, you know. But like oh, we got made it. What? We don't make it? We can't make that? Oh, that sucks. Oh, we can't even jump back up. We can't even jump back up. Oh, are you serious right now? No. But yeah, I would have loved to have like made friends who actually aren't, you know, horrible people and whatnot, obviously, and to talk with about this game because it's a great game, you know. Even if it does have flaws, it's like that doesn't take away from it being like, even if it's not your favorite game or whatever, you know, it's just weird because one of them did start hating on this game simply because it has flaws, you know, and I did that wrong. No. You know, and it doesn't make sense to me. It's like it's one of their favorite games, and yet they hate on it because it's got flaws, which doesn't make sense. Oh right, yeah, duh. It just doesn't make sense to me. You know, why if it's one of your favorites, why hate on it? You know. Well, we're doomed. Oh no, actually, we've got neighbor thingamajig. You know, and it's just like, given some of the horrible things they've said and done, I wish I'd never, you know, met them, you know, because of the horrible things they've done. The other people, I kind of couldn't have helped that, given, you know, who they are and whatnot, but what? I missed, oh. So we can't get in then. Oh well. That sucks. Because we can't use for... What? That was the camera's fault, man. Well, because we can't use forwards when in the boss room, and I don't really know of any way to really get that active. I mean, I know there's like ways of like you know, of like setting it on B or whatever, but it's that's beyond my abilities at the minute. I'm not quite at that level yet, even though, like I said, I love this game and play it and all that. It's you know, I've never really had the time to really go in depth into these really complicated glitches and whatnot. I want to, but like I'm at least making a start to it with the whole Navi diving stuff. You know. That's the first time I've seen that happen, where all three just don't work on them. But yeah, like I'd love to have met someone who, while they can still like criticize the games and whatnot, they're not like nasty about it, to the point of hating on the game for no reason and whatnot, But it's one of those things where it's like I feel like I'm never gonna have that in my life, which is I guess at the end of the day it's fine, because it's like I'm kind of used to it anyway. It's whatever, at the end of the day. I don't even know where I'm going actually, to be honest. Yeah, let's go talk to Darunia actually. What? He moved. I swear I saw him move. The blocker guy. I swear I saw him move. Let me go back for a second there. But yeah, it's I wonder like how things would have turned out had I never met that person sometimes. I didn't see him move this time. Oh well. Maybe I went out of range of him or something, and then he moved, and he kind of got it back. Maybe he doesn't see you at such a range. But even though video game wise, like he's supposed to, but I don't know. But yeah, I wonder like how things would have turned out had I never met that person. Like I wonder how things would have turned out, because it's like obviously like. Because I spent like 3 years of my life believing he was like a friend, at least 3 years of my life thinking he was a friend, only to later find out that he was just, this sort of nasty person, who thinks I'm a hater for doing exactly what he wanted me to do, or not me specifically, but like he said he was fine with criticism and he wanted it, and yet, when I did exactly that, when I gave him exactly that, he started hating on me, which is really weird and hypocritical, given the stuff he was saying about me. And it's like, you realise you're talking about yourself, right, and that kind of stuff, and it's really weird. But hey, at least I don't have to deal with them anymore in my life. It's just disappointing, because like, had they been the kind of person that I thought they were, the kind of like, they like games and whatnot, which they don't, they clearly don't, they hate on games. Like, even the games they like, they just hate on them. Even the ones they say they like, and or they don't know well enough. They say they know the game well, and then it's like they get plenty of things wrong about the game, or they'll randomly hate on certain aspects of it that doesn't exist. Like, it's like if I said like, oh, I hate Ocarina of Time because I hate Grandpa Link in Ocarina of Time, when there is no Grandpa Link, there is just young Link and adult Link, Like, that doesn't make sense. Why would I hate on this game? Or how can I hate on this game if there's no Grandpa Link to be hated on, if you will? That kind of illogical, that kind of illogical thing, if you will. It's really weird. But yeah, it's sad, in its own way, I guess. But yeah, Darunia didn't really say anything. He just said like, oh, he said there's no more text for this point in the game. Destroy the most of the cavern so we can eat the rocks again. Even though it's called the Dongo's Cavern, so therefore wouldn't it technically belong to the Dongos? That's that's kind of weird. I don't know what else we can really do at this point, if I'm honest. I guess I'll go to the Temple of Time, but that's really it. I do wonder though that the crouch stab, it's got to not work between ages, because surely someone would have tested it out now and thought like, oh hey, let's try the Megaton Hammer jump attacking with it and then try that as Young Link. Surely that would have happened by now, right? Someone would have tested it out and figured out, oh, it doesn't work yet. It doesn't work as Young Link, I should say. You know? That's funny because I've spawned in here several times. Although it's weird because why is there no spiritual stones here now then? Surely there would be there because I've become Adult Link. There are 3 hollows and an inscription here. Ye who earns 3 spiritual stones stand with the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time. That is how the inscription reads. Continues on with the text except it ends, which is really weird. That must be a version 1.0.0 thing. Yeah, the first making this game. It's just all black up there. I couldn't think of a roof, but I don't know. That must mean we must hate on this game, because how dare they not have a roof for the Temple of Time, of all things, for some reason. You know, let's hate on the game for that, you know. That's how illogical, you know, they are. Well, I guess that's it really then. I guess that's just it. I can't really do much else, unless like I miss something for the Megaton Hammer and whatever, and it's like, you know, but you know, I guess that's a story for another day, because I will be going through all this again, kind of thing, but like I'll try and do like stuff as Young Link or as Adult Link or whatever, you know. Hey everyone, sorry about this. It's I completely forgot about this, and I've just remembered in the part that I was recording a moment ago. But here we can actually Megaton Hammer this open and see where this leads. I completely forgot about this, to be honest. But thankfully I've remembered, and yes, let's see what's inside here then. I don't think there's anything inside these little bits, but inside here is, ironically, well not ironically, but it's certainly an item of interest, and I do remember predicting this item as well. It's the Iron Boots, which is kind of funny considering what I've just recorded as well. But I remember predicting this because I think there was like a Sheikah stone or something, some sort of tip. Maybe it was from the Poe Brothers in a thingamajig that told you about like an item that you can find in the desert that's ironically worse off for you, because obviously the Iron Boots here is very bad. But yeah, we now got the Iron Boots. So yeah, we've only got a new pair of boots. I don't know exactly where we can use that, other than to get like to sheath a heart piece in Ocarina of Time. But yeah, maybe like but that's certainly a new item that we've got now, so yeah, it's certainly something. And I've done some exploring and completely forgot about this as well, but hey, we've got a heart piece. Got this heart piece we can collect here. Obviously as well, by the way, you don't need the fire medallion for this, it's just a Megaton Hammer that you need to get that. The Iron Boots, and you know, it's which is an interesting concept as well. I've been thinking about like obviously there's ASP area runs and ASP boss, not boss runs, ASP unit runs as well, which I've been thinking about, like how am I going to handle unit runs, which is specifically for stuff like the slingshot, the Megaton Hammer, you know, stuff like that, like sort of like the major items, if you will, at least dungeon items to some degree. So I'm wondering about that and how that's all going to play out in all this, particularly for like you know, especially with the Megaton Hammer, because like obviously like you look how much you can do without the Megaton Hammer. Even with getting the Megaton Hammer, you can collect it, but you can't use it in an SP unit run, that is. In an SP boss run, obviously you do the Fire Temple all in one go, or as much of it as you can anyway, at least. And you know, But yeah, I think as far as I can remember, that's pretty much it. Really, at this point in time, because there's no Lake Hylia. There's just nowhere really noteworthy that we can tackle otherwise now. I know there's obviously that, like I said, you can choose that heart piece that requires the golden scale. But obviously, that's kind of a bit. I'd consider that a glitch, to be honest. To be completely honest with you, because you're not supposed to be able to do that anyway. And I don't think it's an exploit, because it's one thing that they didn't really think about. I don't think it's something that you don't really typically think. I don't know how to put it, but I think it makes sense that it's not. That it would be a glitch one rather than an exploit one, if you will. But yeah. So yeah, I think that's really it for the most part then. So yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully my talk of like toxic people and whatnot, hopefully it hasn't like put a down on your day. I hope you're having a good day, stuff. I hope I haven't ruined it or anything for you. I just thought I'd talk about it because I thought it was kind of interesting to talk about anyway. But yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Have a minky day.